Yeah. Well, it's pretty simple, honestly. There's not much to it. Just a couple basic rules to understand and to follow. And then from there, it's just a lot of fun, and you get to relax. And sometimes it can be a challenge, which is, that's part of the game. You get to that's part of the experience, I should say. Is like finding the right trees and thinking about the proper setup, which none of them are very difficult. There's a basic functionality of a hammock, how to set it up, what to look for, and how to make the best of your afternoon if you're going to go out and just relax in a hammock, maybe read a book, listen to some music. It's all good times. So, the first thing, make sure, all right, make sure it's right. Yeah, yeah, but you got to know if the tree is producing the proper leaves for the task. This is going to hold you up. This is going to support you. It's the taste. Does it taste like fast food, or does it taste like fogo de chao a little bit? This has got a little bit of curry, maybe a little bit of Eastern, a good starting point. These are about 15 feet apart, and what I have is a very easy setup. This one's made by Nature's Hangout. It's a great starter hammock. I think it's only about 40 bucks. It comes with everything you need, which is what I like, and it's packaged inside the hammock. The hammock actually holds everything together. So it comes with these straps. They call them the hang tight straps, I believe, and it's a pretty simple system they got going on. So one end is just a loop, as you can see here. The other end, and then there's loops that are sorry, what would you call this? They're sewn together, so you have loops at every step of the way. All you got to do is you take it and you swing it around the tree. What I like to do is just kind of shimmy it up, and then you're going to take the side with the multiple loops and pass it through the single loop. All right, we're almost done. We're halfway done with setting up this whole hammock. Got another strap. Okay, here's a good example of when you got to look at the tree and decide something that might be in the way. This is going to kind of be in the way. This is just a dead little branch hanging off. It's going to break really easily. I think that's all we needed to do. But yeah, make sure, always look up. Make sure there's not going to be any branches that are going to be falling on you while you're sleeping or something like that, because that's kind of a bitch. Can I say that on camera? Do the same thing. Going to pass the looped side with all the different loops in it, as you can see, through the single loop side, which is just one loop at the end. So once again, I'm gonna do my little shimmy method. All you gotta do now is take out the hammock. There it is. It's all held together by some carabiners. Comes with these as well. You don't have to worry about anything if you buy these. These hold about 3,000 pounds, believe it or not. They're aluminum. So what you do is, this is called a gathered end. There's a couple different types of hammocks, but this is a gathered in hammock. You can see it's gathered in. And all you're gonna do is hook the carabiner on the end, and it's as simple as this. You're gonna choose a starting place. I'm thinking about halfway. See, bad starting place. Oh, don't fly away now, hammock. I'm gonna start a little further down, actually. Maybe about here. See if it's long enough. Oh gosh, there we go. So almost there. I'm actually gonna have to go on the end of the strap, and that'll be perfectly long enough. And this is just trial and error. You kind of learn the limits of your hammock, but there we go. All I got to do now is hook the other end. And your hammock's all set up. You ready to relax in it for the afternoon? read a book, listen to some music, take a nap, enjoy the day.
All right. So how do you, oh shit.
Good
All right.
times.
So what do you just jump in?
You just,
How do you, I'm scared.
no, don't be scared. So, maybe put your butt down on it first.
All right. But okay, butt down first. Okay.
Butt down first.
What if you're not tall enough? Okay. Oh shit.
Whoa, oh gosh. Okay, so John almost fell. I was kind of hoping he did, so I could show you what not to do, but he didn't. It's okay, that's just as good.
If we do this again, I probably will fall.
Hammock, as you can see underneath him, it's just a very thin piece of what do we call this? This is called ripstop nylon. So it's very thin, so when it's windy, the problem is you get cold. You can get cold real easily because all your clothes compress down and there's nothing insulating you. So next, I'll show you how to set up this thing that we call an underquilt. This is made by Hammock Gear. Hammock Gear, what do they call it? Hammock Camping Outfitters, made in the US of A. Make America hammock again. So, this guy, what he's gonna do is insulate us. This is made out of duck down. It's very insulating. It compresses down into nothing. As you saw, it just came out of that tiny little bag. It's very warm. This can keep you warm down to 20 degrees. These hooks that we use to hang the hammock, to hang the carabiner that comes with the underquilt, and I'm just hooking it around, just like that. Take the other side, bring it around.
Get a close up on this next one just to show people.
Sure. Look at that thing flying away. That's okay. He can fly. We allow it. I'm going to hook it on the carabiner itself. There's no rules. The underquilt then has a couple different adjustment straps. If I pull this one, it's going to pull it closer and over here. Shock cord, as we call it. Same thing on the other side. I'm going to pull the shock cord in. It's going to pull a little closer to this side. These guys, this other shock cord, adjusts the neck rest. So if I pull this in, it's going to pull the width of it all. It's going to scrunch it up in the centers, I should say. So anyway, from there, wow, it is really windy. So all we're going to do from there is sit on the hammock like normal, and then cradle inside. Do a little reach around move. A little reach around never hurt anyone. There you go. And now, not only are we cradled by the hammock, but we have this underquilt, and wow, it is so warm. When I tell you, oh my goodness, I could fall asleep right now. So this is sort of like a mummy hang. John, I want you to get in here and feel the warmth. It is incredible. So just like normal, yeah, do the butt. The butt's always good. Go ahead. All right. Now lay back. You're gonna feel that warmth immediately.
Oh, wow. Wow, that thing really works. Holy moly.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of chilly and windy right now, and like as soon as I stepped inside of this, it's almost like you're in a cocoon.
So you can see it says Econ 20 degree. It's not, this isn't even their top of the line. The top of the line would be a little bit, well, it would be lighter. So this one weighs about 22 ounces, which is really light, just a little over a pound. The more expensive one, you're talking about another $100, and you're gonna shave off maybe 3-4 ounces. Now that's pretty important for guys that are backpacking for days, weeks on end, and they're not gonna have a car to put their stuff in. This one, I have taken it backpacking, and it's not bad for me. I haven't done any long excursions or hikes or treks with it, so I've been okay. Wow, it's windier than hell in here, out here, in here, something like that. Whoa there, Nessie, chill out, girl. Chill out. Whoa. Okay, calm down now, girl. Calm down. Okay, all right. I needed to bring some paracord. I didn't bring any paracord. Damn.
What's paracord?
Paracord is like, it's a very strong, thin rope. The typical paracord's 550, which holds 550 pounds. Not working weight, but Jesus, God, God. Oh Jesus, John, this is a bad idea.
Okay.
Yeah, just don't let it fly like it was. Hang on,
Whoa.
No, bro. No.
Dude. Help. Help.
We're flying away. Look at this rat's nest. I've never seen anything this bad in my life. Look at it. Get close over this. Through all the wind, it just winded like crazy, and it just wrapped all this together. Wow, that is remarkable. It's amazing, really. I can't even get it undone. I can't even get it undone. I wouldn't waste your battery. I'm trying to. You won't even need an underquilt in Texas, but a day like today, real windy. What I would have done would have been to set up the tarp first if I knew how windy it would have gotten. That way I wouldn't have had to worry about the hammock flying around like crazy.
Right.
That would have shielded me from a little bit of those elements. It's cool because, you know, whenever you take on a new task or like profession, if you want to call it that, you know, it's like you start at ground level. You know, it's a similar thing. I always see like, you know, the recurring cycles. You always find the people you can ask questions to. You can learn the lingo. Learn like how to get your foot in the door, like if it's music or hammocking. I watch tons of videos, ask lots of questions to friends and family and stuff. And then, you know, photography, you know, just ask as many questions as you possibly can to your friends and family. And typically they'll help you, which is great. So I always just ask questions. It's always good. I met a guy yesterday. He said, always understand where you stand on a subject. That way you know how to elevate yourself. You know, you can always build upon where you're at if you understand where you are. But if you think you're always at the top, you think you know everything, then, you know, you won't grow from there. You can't ask the right questions, if you will.
That was nicely put.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, John. You ready for some bananas?
Yeah.